to the next speaker for today. We have an incredibly amazing youth with us. Madhvi Chittoor is 10 years old, founder of the nonprofit Madhvi for Ecoethics, best up-and-coming peacemaker and a global ambassador. She's a passionate advocate against plastic and styrofoam pollution and climate change since the age of 5. To take action against plastic pollution, she wrote a book at the age of 5 titled Is Plastic My Food?, which received recognition from Nat Geo, US Congress, and her school district. She started her global signature campaign for a global plastic policy in October 2020, which is supported by Dr. Jane Goodall, many climate scientists like Michael Mann, former heads of state like Al Gore, who is also a Nobel Peace Prize laureate, Her Excellency Rosalia Arteaga, Helen Clark, Nobel Peace Prize laureates like the Dalai Lama, doctors, artists, indigenous communities in 75 countries, 144 organizations all over the world. She's met with the Madam Vice President Kamala Harris for USA in person in March 2021 in a roundtable meeting and discussed the global plastic policy, and in April 2021 presented it to her policy team. I think that's incredible amount of achievements at the age of 10. I personally don't remember what I was doing at the age of 10, so I think that is so inspiring to hear what you've done. Madhvi, I would like to hand over the floor to you. We are so excited to hear how you've managed to do so much at such a young age. So please.
Thank you, Priyanka Prakash, and hello everyone. Dear Uncle Eric Solheim, former United States Environmental Program Head, Dr. Charles Drosky, Director of Science at Plastic Oceans International, and all attending this session today. It's an honor and pleasure to be with you all in this International Conference and Pop Festival 2021. I also thank Pop Movement and Irvis Foundation for inviting me to this conference. I will be speaking of the point of view of a change maker. So when I was 5 years old, I heard about the plastic pollution polluting our water, food, soil, and threatening the existence of flora and fauna, including humans. We are in the midst of the 6th mass extinction, and it's 10% more than what is considered normal. One moment. Plastics were invented in 1907 but became very popular in 1960s. Now it is the most extant danger facing humanity and planet Earth itself. I want to take a few minutes to outline the negative ecological impacts of plastic pollution. Number 1, plastics and styrofoam do not biodegrade. They only break down into micro and nanoplastics due to weather, water currents, etc. Number 2, plastics are byproducts of oil and gas industry, which release enormous amounts of greenhouse gases like methane, benzene, toluene, etc. Number 3, plastics used, reuse, and wash release billions of micro and nanoplastics into water. Number 4, plastics recycling is a lie. Only 9% of world's total plastics is recycled. In fact, downcycled is the right term to use. And certain types of plastics, type 6 and 7, cannot be even downcycled. Number 5, plastics and styrofoam are filling up the landfills quickly, so 40% of world's garbage is burned. Thus, manufacturing, using, recycling, downcycling, burning, and weathering of plastics cause air and water pollution. Number 6, plastics have entered our food through the aquatic animals we eat and also through their storage containers. Styrofoam containers leach styrene into food on contact, and styrene is a declared carcinogen. Number 7, phthalates, gassing off from plastics products, are hormone disruptors and are a major health hazard, like causing ADHD, autism, cancer, and a wide variety of other diseases. Number 8, plastics are polluting our soil through tiny microstyrofoam beads, artificial turf, microplastic and nanoplastic leachates, and sewage sludge. When soil is polluted, groundwater and thereby drinking water is automatically polluted. Number 9, plastics are also polluting our drinking water through the microfibers in polyester and nylon clothing. Number 10, plastics are killing wildlife. Number 11, microplastics are being ingested by zooplankton, which are food for whales and fish. Research has shown that those zooplanktons that ingest microplastics consume less food. Number 12, plastics are causing climate change by causing ocean acidification. Thus, plastic and styrofoam pollution directly cause so many adverse health impacts from fetuses to children, youth, adults, and seniors. Plastic pollution especially affects low-income and marginalized communities of color. One main thing I want to highlight is that the effects of chemicals carried by plastics on human health is known. But what about the plastic polymer piece itself? That question is still out there as an unknown and is still in the forefront of scientific research. Further, there is no research on cumulative impacts of microplastics and the chemicals they carry. We are drowning ourselves in plastics. We are near the tipping point in this plastic pollution climate change war. Let me briefly outline my efforts so far to eliminate plastics on a large scale. My signature campaign made my school district switch from styrofoam to compostable containers in September 2019 in all their cafeterias, impacting 86,000 students in all 155 schools. I was very happy to see all the students eating lunches that were no longer contaminated by styrene. Secondly, in Colorado, I'm very thrilled to share that my advocacy effort to declare April as Plastic Styrofoam Pollution Awareness Month, my climate strike speeches, signature campaign and lobbying has led to the passing of the plastic bill, which would ban polystyrene containers from restaurants and single-use plastic bags in grocery stores and would be signed by Governor Jared Polis into law. So, my advocacy and signature campaigns have so far eliminated 7.6 million styrofoam containers from the landfill every year since 2019, totaling to 15 million to date. At the national level, I'm working with Senator Merkley and many US Congress leadership with the global plastic policy. This plastic pollution crisis has been created by humans themselves by the way of their living. I repeat, this plastic pollution crisis has been created by humans themselves by way of their living. So listen, now we have the power to change this, to make this planet a better place to live for all. I take this great opportunity to issue a clarion call to all of you, to make it your choice and mission to refuse plastics. Just not only single-use plastics like straws, bags, flatware, etc., but also plastics in all walks of life, like polyester fabrics, rugs, carpets, kitchen appliances, foam mattresses, bath products, utensils, potting soil with added styrofoam pieces, and even plastic and styrofoam craft products. Let's power up against plastic pollution.
Thank you so much, Madhvi. That was amazing. We felt the energy and the passion. And I think you are the best example to put out there for the youth to know that they can make a change. At such a young age, to have such amazing knowledge about the issue and also to be taking such amazing action. And about your question regarding plastic polymers, I think we have Dr. Charles on the panel today who has started taking a lead on that. So I think that will be an interesting space for you to always discuss. So thank you so much once again, Madhvi. We will, of course, open the floor for questions in the end, and I think people will definitely have a lot to ask you and about your journey. So thank you for joining us, and yes, congratulations, you're doing incredible work. And
Thank you,
thank you, Madhvi.